Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Matt, aka Thanatos, and welcome to my channel. Yay! Hopefully, everybody can see me okay. We're going to start this off the right way with some JMO. Hey, what's going on, Comics Misexplained? I already know, and thank you, TJ, for being the first one in the chat. TJ Watson, everybody, and Contender, thank you guys for stopping in. I am very excited about today's unboxing, as TJ already knows. I waited very anxiously for this time right now to do this. Not for any specific reason, mostly just because, yeah, I have no reason for waiting till now. But I had two packages come in, actually three packages. Two packages came in today. One package came in a few days ago. One is from eBay, one is from Comic Connect, and one is from a comic book artist. So we'll see how it goes. And then if we get enough people watching, I might do some Green Lantern trivia. I have two little things to give away, and I figure if you guys are watching me, you probably deserve a little Green Lantern love. This is going to be all Green Lantern all the time today. That's it. All the Green Lantern. The Comic Connect book is a key issue, Silver Age key issue, and it's a low issue number. So I'm hoping it. I hate, like, if you've ordered from Comic Connect before, you know that you have to like make the purchase or the offer if you want. They accept the offer, and then you wait 3 to 4 weeks before the actual seller ships the book to Comic Connect, and then Comic Connect ships the book to you. And it's kind of a long process, which sucks. But I've gotten some really good deals on Comic Connect, specifically with Green Lantern books. It seems like people will, and my Miss Marvel #1, getting off the Green Lantern train, my Miss Marvel #1, which was listed as a 9.0, came back in 9.2, and I got that for really good price. So what's going on, Backseat Driver 5280? Good to see you. I'm all worn out. I'm excited. Having a hard time breathing because I'm super stoked about everything that I've got. I turned the lights off back there because it's a wreck. So hopefully you guys just see some like nerdy stuff sitting around, and hopefully this body just kind of blocks everything in the back. What's going on, JD? The whiskey today is brought to you by JMO Caskmates, the local liquor store had this for the same price as regular Jameson, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And it is pretty good. Pretty dang good. What's going on, Tony Sanders? Good to see you. I know Gem Mint is live right now, so I hope I didn't pull you guys away from his live show. I figured I kind of gave him like an hour and a half before I started my own show. Just didn't want to jack with his viewership. Wolf Blitz, what's going on? Miss Hustle, good to see you. Thank you for sharing my post on Instagram. That's like the only place I ever push out these live shows beforehand. I'll just post a little thing on Instagram, and then people sometimes kind of show up. I am a bourbon fan, which is kind of funny. So if you watch a lot of my older videos and my live shows, I used to always have a glass of whiskey or scotch or bourbon all the time. And I've kind of slowed that roll. I haven't really been drinking as much as I was. But yeah. What's going on, Alex? Alex, you're more than welcome to jump in here if you want. You can hoot and holler as I unbox these and help me with some trivia. I have not had Willets before. So I can go ahead and show you guys. Hey, Comics with Beulah, I just saw you posted a new video. I'm going to check that out, and I encourage everyone else that after you watch this little unboxing, go check out Comics with Beulah. His content not recently, it's always been great, but especially, I don't know, it's like this past month, he's been blowing up with content daily, and it's amazing. Alex is jogging. So here we have a Comic Connect book. Here we have an eBay book, and this is going to be a good one. It's not, you'll see, it's going to be a good one. And then I have a third box, which is the surprise at the end. So I figure we'll start with Comic Connect and then work our way up because it just keeps getting awesome. And then I'll save it for a little later. But if you stay, there are chances to win just a few little giveaways that I appreciate you guys watching my shows and coming out and hanging out with me. So I got 2 little giveaways to do. I'm going to make you answer Green Lantern questions first, though. That's right, Comics with Beulah. Show up to blow up. All right, so let's go ahead. I don't know where to put my whiskey. And do some Comic Connect. What did I do with my knife? Comic Connect action. I have another book coming from Comic Connect, also a Green Lantern key coming, which hopefully won't take too long. I'm so excited. I don't know why I sang it in that voice. Not even sure. Okay, let's be real here. Does anyone else get their boxes from Comic Connect or the eBay boxes and they just keep them? I have a stack of boxes and wrapping and bubble wrap, and I just continue to hoard it. I'm a box hoarder. All right. Bloop. I don't know why I closed it to begin with. Easy. What's up, Cajun? Have a room full. Oh, that's great. All right. Usually Comic Connect uses their little piece, they always have a label that has what it is, and it's guest grade, and then they usually put it here on the back. So it kind of covers the lid of the comic. But the first book we have is Green Lantern #5. And this is from, I believe, probably 1960, because numbers are 1960 to 1961. And this is the first appearance of Big Head Mr. Hector Hammond, the Green Lantern villain. He is the weirdest looking guy. I really wish they would reboot him and make him a super suave, not a big-headed weirdo. He's not a good villain because he's so creepy to look at. Bloop. So this is actually a book that I've never gotten before, and Metropolis Comics or Comic Connect has it graded at a 5.0, which I could see happen. I obviously have to open it up and take a gander at the insides, but they have it as a 5. The spine's not too bad. There's obviously could use a press. Not big-headed yet. I imagine he is. I still have to read my omnibus Silver Age, because I actually have not read this issue. I don't think the first appearance and origin of Hector Hammond. How's that? All right. So while I'm putting these next books together, went to Boulder, Colorado the other day, and one, I could never live there. It smelt of granola and underarm hair, and it was way too hippie for me. But they have an amazing comic book shop called Time Warp, and they were awesome. It was a really, really nice shop. They had amazing. They separate all their moderns and their Silver Age stuff. I mean, they have like their back issue bins, and it's crazy. And their wall was really nice. And the same place that I've been able to pull. I believe I pulled a Silver Surfer #4. Beat there before. I've pulled Omega Men #3, and then just recently, I picked up a copy, really, really low grade copy of Green Lantern #9. I've decided I'm going to really focus on my goals again. I've kind of gotten away, and I've started collecting Marvel, thanks Reggie, and other stuff lately. But my goal is I want the entire 1 through like 200 to start with of Green Lantern. Hey, what's going on? Undisputed Frost, Knight of Khonshu. Good to see you all. Comic Core. And this is the first Green Lantern #9, first cover appearance of that beautiful, weird head-shaped guy in this comic, Sinestro. I'm really glad his head got a little smaller as time went on. A comic that I've wanted for a while, but I keep having a hard time, because it's not really a key issue. Although Sinestro is my favorite character, you see this issue in like a 5.0, or even like very good or above, go for about $100, and I'm not a fan of that. So picked up this low grade copy to kind of as a placeholder. I know, and that's like my favorite thing about being a Green Lantern collector, Alex, is the fact that I don't have the same, like, I can't even imagine being a Spider-Man collector. I mean, Superman, Batman, trying to get those low issue of any of them, just, it hurts. So Green Lantern, you can get a lot of their key issues for a very reasonable price, which makes me really happy. What's going on, Comicaholics? Good to see you. All right. So this is a book that I have been looking for. I've posted it numerous times on my Instagram, and I keep searching for it, So a little backstory on this one. I saw it on eBay. The seller had a fairly high price on it, and I know I didn't think it was worth what he was asking. And I kind of feel like I lowballed him, but I kind of paid, like I kind of asked what Go Collect and GPA kind of show as the fair market value for it. And I had been looking, I would say I actually paid a little bit more than that. But I wasn't concerned, because when you see it, you'll know that I've been looking for this for years. And I've just never, I keep either missing it on eBay, or I forget, I don't pull the trigger, or I keep buying raw copies of it and I never get what I want. So I submitted an offer, and the guy actually, if you guys know my eBay, my thumbnail picture is actually the cover art of this book. And the guy was like, well, I'm glad this is going to a comic book artist, or like a comic book collector that, obviously likes this book. So he accepted my offer and got this to me super fast. And I got, I think, 10% eBay bucks back from this. So not mad about that. Hey, what's going on, Stay Puff? Someone just asked about you, and they're looking for your contact information. So I'm not too sure how you can contact me or someone, but someone is looking for you. You should ask the Comic Core. Someone in the Comic Core is looking for your information. I guess you won a giveaway or something last night. And I'll show you. I'll tell you. Wow, this is packaged super well. Yo, look at this. Oh, man. This guy is getting an A+++, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Look at this. Look. There's like little foam on the outside. Like a shoebox. Is this a shoebox on the inside? I mean, nobody likes those. That is A+ shipping. Except for the giant mess that I just made. It is a CGC graded book. I imagine that this is not a key issue for most people, but for me, oh man, he even wrote me like a little note. What a nice guy. Look who it is. Look who it is. I literally just posted this on Instagram the other day, my 3 copies that I currently have. I've had, over the course of my search for this, 6 total copies of this book, raw. I only have 1 graded at the moment. It is a 9.6, and you all know that I have been hunting for that 9.8. Green Lantern #1, the 1 in 200 sketch variant. Oh man, I don't know what it is. It's like the Ivan Reis cover. Ivan Reis, has been something that I have wanted in a 9.8, and I've had 2 of them submitted for grading because I thought they were really close, and they both came back 9.6s. So disappointing. But I saw this signed by Ivan Reis, and Joe Prado down here. So it's actually a double signed copy. And boy, am I happy for it. I'm going to have this resubmitted for the new casing. But geez, guys, this took me forever. I have missed a few auctions for 9.8, either because I forgot about it or I don't know. They went they ended while I was at work or something where I can't access eBay, and they always went for a good price. And this actually I got it for a very, very good price, so I'm not mad about it. But I'm thankful that the hunt is finally over. Part of me wanted to find this in the wild as a raw and submit it, but after 6 tries, probably every time I see this, I'll still probably pick it up. That is correct, Wolf Blitz. You can submit old cases as long as they're not cracked and broken open, and they'll reslab it for you in the new casing without getting it regraded. Yeah, I went from a near mint to a near mint. That is right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Wow, Contender, that 1 in 200 Batman #1 is pretty hard to find. I think that's probably harder to find than this one for sure. Look at that beautiful elf-eared, sketchy looking guy. So as a thank you all for coming out and watching, I will be giving away a raw copy tonight. Dum, 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 dum. So stay tuned. And this 1 in 200 sketch variant of one of my favorite Green Lantern covers could be yours. That's right. I'm going to make a Green Lantern collector out of all of you. All of you. No worries, Comic Books NYC. Congrats on your 600 Instagram followers, I believe. I just saw your post. That's awesome. Whew. That feels good. That feels good, everybody. I just want you to know. But what's even better than that, none of you are going to guess. So I finished reading Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, the Rebirth, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm like a squirrel, right? Like squirrel. Go check out Comic Books NYC. Made his first YouTube video today. So that is awesome. And I believe Stay Puff also just made his first YouTube video. So our comic community is just growing. I mean, I see so many of you guys on Instagram and so many of you guys here. Don't even get me started with that, Poor Man's Comics. So definitely, if you go check out everybody in the chat and subscribe, check out their videos. I'm terrible at I usually watch videos while I'm driving, so I don't leave comments. But trust me, I'm watching. So I need to check and see if I'm subscribed to Comic Books NYC. I might not. So anyway, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps. I'm going to not look at the chat so I can focus. So talk amongst yourself, just maybe listen. Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, 1 through 50, is the last of Robert Venditti's run of Green Lantern. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But what stood out to me the most is the art of Rafa Sandoval. And I hope I'm saying that right. He is from Spain. And his artwork blew me away. It's so perfect for the Green Lantern. I don't like it just fits. He is currently working on The Flash, and but that was like 1 through 50. Every time I saw, like, Ethan Van Sciver obviously has a big place in my heart for Green Lantern, but I was more excited to see Rafa Sandoval's work in these issues. So I already have some Ethan Van Sciver work. I have some Doug Monkey up there on the wall. Ivan Rice, I only have a signature. And I was like, I need to get a commission or something from this guy. So I hit him up on Facebook. He's very approachable. Doesn't quite speak, like, his English is a little iffy. And I feel like he might have overcharged me a lot on shipping because I did the peso conversion, Rafa Sandoval, and that is not the same. But still, it was super nice, and he took the time to like show me what he had as far as original art's concerned, how much a full page commission, a half page, just a face. And I showed Alex and Comicholics, and I believe I put it in the Comic Core as well, of like, these are the ones he's showing me. What do I do? Because I mean, they're really well priced. I mean, he's not the biggest artist at the moment, and so I figured, like, at the prices he was giving me for, I mean, even the panels were fairly cheap. I had to pull the trigger, and I didn't go with a commission. I went ahead and pulled some art. I have the comic here in front of me, and I have this package right here. I'm not going to show you his address, but that definitely says Rafa Sandoval. Took a while to get here, and he sent me a screenshot of the tracking information, and it was all in Spanish, and so I had to kind of figure that out. I'm a little nervous because, as you can tell, it's a little janky, but I mean, we can only hope, right? It says tear here, but I'm not seeing that. Got it. Tear here. Follow the instructions. Wow, he did not protect these at all. So if you guys deal with Rafa Sandoval, tell him to protect his artwork, because that's a little sad. I mean, okay, we're gonna pull this out. Woo! They are not bent, because he had a couple cardboard pieces that I think floated to the bottom. So that was lucky. And I got a really nice piece of wood. Look at that. You see all the little knots in and everything. Beautiful wood. And holy crap, these are awesome. Oh my God. I'm going to throw up. Don't throw up. Don't spill. All right. This is why I haven't been buying any key issues lately, because I blew my load on some original art. So these came out of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps #7. And how should I do this? Should I show the pages or should I show the artwork in the book first? How would you guys like that? Ooh, man. TJ was right. Before this all started, he said I should wear my brown pants. I might poop my pants, or my white pants, if you know what I'm saying. All right, show the OA. I'm going to go page by page. So in Green Lantern #7, it is a epic. It is the finale of the first story arc, I believe, in Robert Venditti's Sinestro's Law. And it is like Hal Jordan versus Sinestro, and it's amazing. So here we have, this is page 2 of Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps #7. And this is a stunner, ladies and gentlemen. There's Arkillo. There's Hal Jordan. This is after Hal Jordan forged his own Green Lantern ring out of willpower. And there is my boy, Sinestro, as Parallax. And I like this piece because I feel like I shouldn't be touching it. Okay. I got this, guys. So I'm going to get these framed. Oh, now I feel much better. But now you can't see it as well. So, yeah, it's page 2. I'll show you the page. And he charged me like it was a panel. Because, I mean, it's like the intro page. Final Flight, Sinestro's Law, conclusion. Let me try to get that closer for you guys. And so it looks like a full panel. I mean, it's a full page, splash page without any cuts or lines, which I think is amazing. So this, I have a bunch of copies of this Green Lantern Corps #7. So I'm gonna do something terrible, and I'm probably gonna cut out the page and have it scanned and kind of made it a little thicker. And I'm going to have it put together, or like framed, so they're kind of side by side. So that is the first page. He hooked me up with a duo page. So he did 2 pages for a good price. And yes. Oh, really? Do you think so, JD? I didn't like. So I actually don't. I prefer that page over the cover art that he did. And then this page was amazing. So spoiler alert, if you haven't read Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps #7, Hal Jordan sacrifices himself to kill Sinestro, because Sinestro has Parallax, right? So he's full power. Like, Hal Jordan, what are you doing? Even though Hal Jordan is like, I literally made my own lantern ring out of willpower. That's how badass I am. So the way that Hal Jordan decides, how am I going to defeat him? He goes nuclear. He goes into like full willpower mode and blows up in this giant Green Lantern explosion, right? Kills Sinestro. As far as we know, he kills Sinestro because we haven't seen him since. And everybody feels it. The Green Lantern Corps, they all see it happen. And but there was a page before that where he is talking about his dad and talks about the path that he went on and the journey he's been on since Abin Sur's ring chose him. And Sinestro's like, what are you doing? This is kind of freaky. And then he goes nuclear. And this is the page of him about to go full willpower. And I'll show you everything else. But look, I love the way he draws Sinestro. And then Hal Jordan in this crazy emotional just explosion of willpower is stunning. I actually like that page more in black and white than I do here. And I'll read it to you. I'll read it. So Hal Jordan says, when my dad died, all I could do was watch helpless. Ever since Abin chose me, I've done my best to look out for others. My family, innocence, the Corps. I was always scared someone would get hurt if I pushed the envelope too far. You know who helped me overcome my last great fear? You did, Sinestro. You gave me the will. And then Sinestro's like, yo, you need to cut it. You need to stop because you know what's going to happen. And he knew what was going to happen. And you see Sinestro getting just murked. That's him like being just demolished. As Hal Jordan says, here's to a better universe, and then explodes. Like Hal Jordan is by far, and if you keep reading, it's amazing. Like Hal Jordan is the best Green Lantern, hands down, human Green Lantern. I'd still say Sinestro, if he was a Green Lantern again, has him beat. So let me put this in another sleeve. Take a quick look at that. So these two are now my babies. Rafa Sandoval. You're not wrong, Alex. He would snap that neck. Speaking of snapping necks, okay, that's going to be one of my trivia questions. So TJ Watson actually did an awesome act of kindness towards me, and he got me an extra copy of the Overstrike comic book price guide. So I figured tonight I'm going to ask 2 Green Lantern questions, and obviously if you already have one, you don't need to answer. If you want this book, you can answer. But the big one will be this guy. I'm going to give away a copy of Green Lantern #1, the sketch variant. I mean, you might. I feel like I have to. I would assume that people that kind of watch my channel probably maybe read the Little Green Lantern because that's a lot of what I show. Which I'm sorry, and I'm trying to branch out, but yeah. So let's see. I think I had some questions thought out. I guess I should probably see how you guys are doing here in the chat. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Comic Books NYC. That's awesome. Green Lantern 51, signed by the man Jeff Johns and Dove. Can you tell me? Is it Mankey? Is that Reggie?
It is.
What's up, Reggie? Surprise visit, everybody.
How you
Reggie,
doing,
I am
brother?
sweating. I don't know if you have been watching it all, but I'm like shaking a little bit and freaking out on the inside.
What happened? Oh,
Look at that.
wow. Wow. That is gorgeous. Wow. Who's the artist? That is incredible.
It is Rafa Sandoval.
Wow. That is really well done, brother.
He is amazing. And I kind of went through the story about talking to him, and he sent these from Spain in a very kind of sad little from
Oh, man.
Spain, but luckily they weren't damaged. Um,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that I was
Congrats.
like, I'm all sweaty because like that was the coolest thing ever. And then I guess this is a recap for everybody at the same time. Oh, Alex over here, send me the link. All right, Alex, I think I can just add you. Alex was running earlier.
So say a quick hello to Backseat Driver, JD, Comic Books NYC, who just released his first video today on YouTube. And then Alex, the Comic Hoarder. How you doing, brother? Always good to see you. Stay Puff, I see you up there.
And Stay Puff did make his first YouTube video recently, didn't he?
Yeah, Stay Puff did one a couple of days ago, and I was making the comment that he should have seen my early videos because they were super rocky. His was much better than mine, so there is a lot of hope, brother, because you were starting from a good place. And then, like I was saying, Comic Book NYC also released his first video today. He had this opening scene, man, where he did like a panoramic view of the New York skyline. It was really, really well done. I mean, it had to be 4K. It was so clear.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, man, it was sharp. There's a lot of awesome guys, man, that are starting to break into YouTube, starting to do their thing, which I think is really exciting. So,
I was
congrats to all you
I was
guys.
mentioning the fact that I mean I obviously I feel like I'm on Instagram a little more than I am on YouTube, but I am starting to see so many of the people that I follow on Instagram now on YouTube, and I get to put a face to the name and to their collection, and it's just a wonderful feeling of like this whole community just expanding.
Yep,
And I have a feeling, Reggie, you've put a lot of people up to this.
maybe, maybe. The one thing I would say is if you're going to be on Instagram and YouTube, get the same name. That's all I'm saying. Because I need like a matrix that maps the YouTube name to the Instagram name to the email address, because like I've had people that I've talked to for weeks and didn't realize it was the same person on
Yeah,
YouTube, you know? So no, but it's really cool, man. There's a lot of like new guys busting in, man, which I think is wonderful. I really do, because like you, I like to put the face to the collection, to the voice, right? So
definitely.
I think it's awesome, man. I had a chance to talk to DS Comics the other day on the phone. He's the first dude I spoke to on the phone. I'm like, what is that?
How does that happen? Was he like, "Yo, call me"? So
Yeah, yeah. He was like, I was asking him some questions about something. He was like, I'm off of work today. Just call me. And I was kind of like, well, I'm technically still working, so I can't call. It's easier to text than to call. And as soon as I got off work, I rang him up and we had a great conversation as I was sitting in traffic headed home.
that's awesome.
But that was like next level.
JD says Reggie is the reason I started doing videos. So
JD's a good dude, man.
look at that. And
JD.
here we have Alex. You guys
Is
are
Miss
getting
Hey,
Hustle?
what's up?
as I'm all sweaty and gross after I just had a freak out.
Alex, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
What's up, Reggie? How you doing, man?
I am doing well.
How was your run?
So, okay, it was good. My timer shut off though. My tracker shut off, so I had to run extra to make up for what I don't know.
I feel like that's not a real thing. People don't do that.
What's
Usually
that?
people run and then their timer shuts off and then they quit.
No, no. But this is all real, guys. This is dedication right here.
36 annual.
Reggie knows what that's about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to show this.
Show it to me.
So speaking of Jeff Johns and that Green Lantern run, 1 through, like the rebirth through. I don't know if I showed you these, but I got these out of a 50-cent bin at like a little kid's like resale shop. Like I was looking for clothes or toys for my kids, and they had a little short box of comics right by the door. And so I pulled these out, 50 cents a piece, and they're Green Lantern 1 and 2, signed by Jeff Johns.
That's crazy.
What?
Like
what the crap?
Jeff Johns right there, and so I went to Hobby Lobby and had them put in this. This is archival glass right here, and then they're signed with the Dynamic Forces certificate of authenticity, 50 cents each.
Wow.
So,
I actually really like that. I might have to stop by Hobby Lobby.
So Alex, did your kids actually end up getting anything, or did you rush
probably
to the store?
To be honest, probably Thomas the Train toys or shirts or clothes.
That's awesome. Always on the hunt.
But yeah, that was absolutely. You would be too.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Somebody back there said the Holy Trinity. We are the Holy Trinity. That's hilarious. Oh man.
You can't pretend. I get messages on Instagram being like, when are you, Reggie, and Alex gonna do another live show again? And I feel like I broke that up because I've been like on weird shifts and just never having time. So I apologize. That's probably my fault.
No, dude, it's tough, man. It's tough coordinating schedules, because I started a new gig and my life is just a little crazy. I don't have as much free time as I had before, so I just think people got busy. And I think Alex was traveling a bit there too. So
yeah, I travel a lot, and my wife did a lot of. I was able to do like a lot of the Comic Core stuff because my wife would have rehearsals on Friday nights. And so, sorry if I'm echoing too. I'm using my iPad. It's an old school setup. But she would do those on Friday nights, and then I would be able to participate on YouTube a little bit more because she was away and the kids were playing or whatnot. And so, did a lot more YouTube stuff then. And then as soon as she got done with that show, just trying to make up for lost time, hang out with the family a lot more, prioritize that. So that's why I've been kind of hiatus, doing like 1 times in between videos. I don't like it. Like I want to do more videos, but I also want to spend time with them. So
family matters.
I respect that because I don't even come in this room until the kids head upstairs, and then I try to even cut my interactions when I'm in here short until my wife goes to bed. So I get it. Did you, Alex? Did you get a chance to see what Matt picked up?
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's impressive, right?
Long time coming for those original artworks. I almost actually forgot about them.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of for a little bit thought I had been scammed
by the artist himself.
Yeah, like I had because I messaged him on his official Facebook, and I follow him on Instagram, and I was like, every time I messaged him, he'd be like, yeah, I've been really busy, and he'd show me like pictures of him drawing the Flash and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you can't fake that, so it's got to be real. He'd be like, I'll send it tomorrow, and then the next day, like I would wait a week and I wouldn't hear anything, and then I'd be like, hey man, just checking in again. Did you send them? And he'd be like, oh, I got so busy, and that was like almost a month of that. And then randomly one day he just sent me that screenshot of this all in Spanish. Like I had to like type in these combinations of letters until I found the one that was the tracking number for a Spanish mail service.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No, but I mean, so I was just hoping that I hadn't been scammed because I kind of did something wrong. I did something bad. I sent him PayPal friends and family, which after like the first week I completely regretted. So lesson for everybody: friends and family is only good if you're sending books to people that we know. And I know Reggie, I know Alex, that's fine to me. Yeah. But people that I don't know, I really feel like I need to be like, I trust you, but I don't at all.
That's legit. No, that's exciting, man. So did you give him direction? Because that was a commission, right?
No, these are
pages from the book.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Green
cool.
Lantern, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps #7. So that first page is this page 2 splash.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then the second page is at the end of the same book where Hal Jordan decides he's going to do some serious damage to Sinestro.
Yeah,
Got it. Got it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a commission or from the book, and it's clearly from the book. So there was no excuse for the timing, right?
No. He did say at first that he was waiting for the package, like the actual boxes to come in.
Okay.
No, I still feel like I should send him a message being like, for the price you pay for original art, like this is not okay.
Yeah. Did he send it? He just sent the loose sheets in there, right? Or the boards?
Yeah. Well,
oh, wow.
So there was these 2 pieces of cardboard were in it.
In a Ziploc bag.
Oh, so I actually, when I first started talking about to Rafa Sandoval about it, I was messaging Comicaholics and Alex at the same time. And Alex was asking me like how much the commissions and all this stuff were, and he listed it all out to me. He was like, this is the price for a cover art. This is a price for a splash page. This is the cover, like the price for a panel.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are the prices for like a headshot, a full commission, colored commission, all in euros. But I decided like the original arts are one of ones, and they're so cool to have something that like you're reading a comic and it's like the art is in front of you, which is the coolest thing to me.
Yeah, that is legit. Well, backseat driver is making a comment here that not sending something via friends and family saved him with an FF48 that he picked up that was missing a page.
Definitely smart, and you'll see guys on Facebook and Instagram. They assume that because maybe you follow each other and maybe you guys look at each other's pages occasionally, that warrants them to be able to ask you like, hey, can you just send friends and family? And a lot of times I've done it before. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But it's definitely the wrong thing to do. You definitely, the 3% PayPal fees are worth it every time. Whether you pay it or they pay it, worth it.
And TJ Watson is over here saying, a one-of-a-kind original art is priceless. There is no doubt about that. I definitely get a kick out of when you actually have the book in front of you and the art page. I mean, that's cool, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna totally do something wrong. I said it already that I'm gonna cut out the page, and probably have it framed together. I don't know if I'm gonna like scan it and get a nicer print like copy of it, but I'll probably have both pages side by side in some archival print or archival glass and stuff, which should be.
Brother, you know what I say. Is your collection, do what you want. Your book, your money. And I think it's a great idea. I say go for it. If that's what you want to do and that's what makes you happy, go for it. You know?
Yeah.
I saw a guy. Go ahead.
Did you say you're going to have it blown up a little bit, like enhanced, same size, like 11 by 17 or something like that?
So I think this is 11 by 17, maybe, right? No, this is definitely like 13 by 17.
I think the inside, like where they're supposed to draw, like they overlap, like they draw into the negative, like where they're not supposed to draw, you know?
Yeah.
The inside is 11 by 17.
That makes sense. So yeah, I'll probably, because it's a pretty big difference. So maybe I'll get this one a little smaller, maybe like an 11 by 14 to kind of like make this pop a little bit more.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That is cool.
I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I am going to try to give these away real quick.
Go for it.
So let's do the big book first. I don't know if you guys saw, were you here for this guy?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that took me forever to find. So I only have 13 people watching now because everybody left. But it's okay. That means 13 people have a chance. My question is, who trained Hal Jordan, and Hal Jordan in return ended up killing him. He also trained other Green Lanterns.
In issue 48.
Maybe. Hal Jordan turns around and kills the man who trains him.
I'm going to go ahead and tap out on this one.
Didn't he come back? Didn't the supposed death come back?
This man does come back. He is alive and kicking right now in the Green Lantern Corps. Tony Sanders with the win. It is Kilowog. You thought it was Sinestro because he's on the cover, but that was wrong.
So he, in 49.
It was 40. I believe it was 49 when
blasts him.
Yeah, when Hal Jordan goes full parallax and murders everyone.
And then in issue 50, Kilowog comes back to try to stop him one more time. Doesn't he? Something like that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was just dead for. I don't remember him coming back. I'd have to read. But he was dead. So Tony, I know you have me on Instagram. Shoot me a message with your contact information. I will have this Green Lantern number 1, 1 in 200 shipped to you. And then this one, I almost feel like I should. If you have a copy of the Overstreet Comic Price Guide, I mean, I don't want to tell you like don't answer a question, but Reggie, give out a Marvel question. You should give out
but don't answer the question if you have the book.
I mean, if you want a second copy, by all means. This is sponsored by TJ Watson, who I also tried to get here on the channel with me. He gave me a hardcover copy, so I'm giving away this. It's great reading material. Got tons of articles. If you want a copy of the Overstrike Comic Book Guide, answer Reggie's Marvel question.
All right, we've got one here. So what, and I actually happen to have trivia questions next to me. How about that? All right, so what group of heroes is sometimes referred to scientifically as Homo superior? What group of heroes is sometimes referred to scientifically as Homo superior?
Nice Hal. Nice Hal face.
There we go. Sestro Elemento 93.
All right, Sesto Elemento. I hope you have Instagram, and if you do, I hope you're following me at Thanatos_comics. Go ahead and send me a message with your address, and I'll probably send a couple raw comics as well with it, so that way you're not just getting this huge novel. You have some other reading material as well, and you have Alex down here showing he's doing the research right now.
Yeah. No, this is one of my favorite books. So this is the finale to Emerald Twilight, Green Lantern 50 from volume 3, I think. And so Hal's got all these rings. One of them, I believe, is Kilowog's ring. So he's got all those rings, and the only person that the Guardians can think to stop Hal Jordan with all these rings is the imprisoned, so they let Sinestro out of prison. They're keeping him in jail, and they let him out. Anyways, spoiler alert, it's quite the battle. Hal puts down all the rings except for one ring each. And so they have like a battle to see who's the best. It's quite the battle. And there's your boy. There's your boy, Matt.
He's dead.
Looking up dead.
Down for the count.
So the answer could have been Sinestro, but I don't see Sinestro as his trainer. I think Sinestro is his mentor and Kilowog as his trainer, and he trained all the other Green Lanterns as well. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Comicaholics.
Kilowog ends up looking like that right there at the end of this. He gone, insta dead.
Reggie, like this whole series, this is when Hal Jordan, the greatest Green Lantern of all time, just full blown kills everyone, murders, and then like kills the entire Green Lantern Corps dead.
So what was the rationale behind it?
He had parallax. The entity of fear overtook him, and pretty much like not made him do it, but it made him his worst person. And I believe someone had destroyed. Who was it that destroyed Star City? Was it Star City?
Mongol and Cyborg. Superman.
Mongol came in and destroyed his hometown, and he lost it.
I think I heard about parallax. Very cool.
But I won't keep you guys. I know, Reggie, you're going live, right?
I was just going to say, check out Green Lantern 46 is when his city blows up, and then 48 through 50 is when Hal Jordan goes nuts, and then 51 is when Kyle Rayner fully takes over Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's when Kyle Rayner becomes the last Green Lantern.
Very cool.
Coast City. I don't know why I was thinking Star City. I've been watching too much Arrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You can. I'll go ahead and let you guys, if you want to shout out your own channels real quick.
Alex, you want to go first, brother?
Yep. I'm Alex Guinness, IFBB Pro. Actually, one of my buddies just won one of those IFBB Pro things. He's pretty awesome. He's super ripped like Reggie. But I'm Alex the Comic Quarter. So thanks for having me on, Matt. Good times. I wish it could have been longer, but it's great to see you, Reggie. It's great to see you, Matt. You guys are awesome. I watch all your guys' videos. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you as well. He says I'm a huge fan. He's hilarious. Everybody knows Alex, and I was watching Alex earlier on long before I had a chance to connect with him. So for those that don't know me, my name is Reggie. I am an IFBB Pro, as Alex was just teasing me about. I go by Reggie Collects on YouTube and also on Instagram. Wanted to announce, thanks to Matt for giving me this opportunity, we are going to be hosting Trivia Night tomorrow about 7:30 on YouTube. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of comic books simply for answering trivia questions related to just general comic book knowledge, but then also some of the content or some of the questions is derived directly from the videos that I've posted up recently. So if you guys can make it, I would love to have you, except for Tony Sanders, who is winning too many contests. He cannot join. But everybody else, you are more than welcome. Matt, as always, brother, thank you for having me. It is always a pleasure to see you and join you on your channel.
Of course, man. Everybody, thank you so much for coming out and watching this. I know I don't make too many videos these days, but gonna get back into it. And when you're not watching me, go check out Alex the Comic Quarter. Go check out Reggie Collects. Reggie has been putting out some of the most amazing content in our comic book community. Alex has been busy, but he has a plethora of amazing videos.
Yes.
And look at that collection behind him, everyone. It is ridiculous with his blue painter's tape.
I'm putting this in Mylar now. I just like, oh, this is Mylar work.
This is a really nice book. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I am Thanatos. You can follow me on Instagram at Thanatos_comics. Don't forget to hit the like and sub if you aren't. And go through the chat. If there are people that you don't know or haven't seen any of their content, check them out. I know JoJo's Comics just said, I need subs. So go find that guy and hook him up. Rogue 121 just posted a great video of him and his X-Men #1. I shouldn't have ruined the surprise. Go look at his videos.
Oh, that's cool.
Everybody in here makes great content, and we are all here to do the same thing. So thank you guys all so much, and we will see you next time. Bye, Felicia.
See ya.